Imagine waking up each day with a clear mind, fully immersed in whatever task or challenge lies ahead. No scattered thoughts pulling you in every direction, no constant distractions from your phone or environment, just pure, focused attention. In our world, with its endless distractions and noise, this state seems almost unattainable. Yet, with the right approach, it is very much possible. Monk Mode is a disciplined lifestyle that commits to growing your inner world and eliminates distractions. It leads to this heightened focus and presence. To help you focus better, stay in the here and now and tackle your work with unfaltering determination. This video will examine 6 life-altering insights taken from Eckhart Tolle's teachings. The authors Tolle tell us in Stillness Speaks and the Power of Now that the keys to a purposeful and fulfilled existence are mental clarity and stillness. In addition to learning to concentrate better, you will also discover how to become more fully present in all that you do through these teachings. The first step in improving your attention, according to Eckhart Tolle's teachings, is to clear your mind of distractions. The majority of individuals' thoughts are overly preoccupied with various distractions to make room for genuine presence, Tolle says in The Power of Now. This chaos is made up of all the things that keep us from being really present in the here and now. Thoughts, concerns, and diversions. None of these things will help you concentrate when you're trying to get things done. To-do lists, worries about the future, or regrets from the past. Finding where the clutter is coming from is the first step in making this a reality. Does it sound like your phone is always beeping at you? Is it the disorder in your immediate surroundings? Make a mental note of these interruptions and remove them one by one. Get yourself a peaceful space, set aside time to check email or social media, and disable any alerts that aren't absolutely necessary. The next step is to make time every day to be quiet. Whether it's a little period of deep breathing first thing in the morning or some quiet time to ponder before bed, this practice can help you gain mental clarity and tackle your chores more effectively. Tolle writes, "In stillness, all things are possible, because stillness is the space where creation occurs." In his book, Stillness Speaks, which highlights the power of quiet. By making time for quiet reflection a regular part of your routine, you can clear your mind of the distractions that get in the way of your creativity and productivity. Think of making a ceremony out of this quiet time, like lighting a candle or listening to soothing instrumental music. All of these things can improve your space so that you can think more clearly and concentrate better. Adopting the discipline of single tasking is the second element to better concentration. One of the greatest opponents of focus is multitasking, despite its widespread appreciation in modern society. This is addressed explicitly in Tolle's teachings on presence. He says, "Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have in the power of now." Emphasize the importance of living in the present moment. Your capacity to give your undivided attention to a single activity decreases as your mind becomes disorganized from trying to process too many things simultaneously. To start incorporating this into your day, divide your duties into smaller ones. Do not try to multitask. Instead, give each activity the time and attention it deserves. Give your undivided attention to whatever it is you're doing. If you find that your focus wanders, gently refocus yourself on the task at hand. With practice, this will teach your brain to be fully present in the here and now, which will boost your efficiency and accuracy. One helpful piece of advice is to set a timer for periods of concentrated work. Set aside 25 or 30 minutes to focus on a single activity, and then take a brief rest. While you're at a stop, try stretching, deep breathing, or even just going for a little stroll to clear your head and be ready for the next round. By conserving mental energy for what really matters, this method, the Pomodoro technique, not only promotes intense attention, but also aids in preventing burnout. Practicing mindful breathing is another effective method to enhance focus. Pay attention to your breathing, Eckhart Tolle says in Stillness Speaks. Take note of how this detracts from your thoughts and makes room for them. When your thoughts are racing or when you feel yourself being consumed by distractions, a simple yet effective technique to ground yourself in the here and now is to practice conscious breathing. If you want to make this a part of your life, try pausing and taking 3 deep breaths every time you feel yourself becoming distracted. Concentrate on the feeling of air going into and out of your lungs as your breath rises and falls. This will temporarily divert your attention away from your thoughts and onto something concrete. Mindful breathing may seem like a little exercise, but it really helps you focus again by separating you from your racing thoughts for just a few seconds. A return to focus may be as simple as breathing. Just bring your attention back to your breathing the moment it wanders. No matter where you are, you can engage in this exercise whenever you like. When you find yourself getting sidetracked or stressed, try bringing your attention back to your breath. You'll be surprised at how fast your focus returns. Throughout addition to helping you focus better, this technique may also calm you and help you feel more grounded throughout your day. Stillness is where creativity and solutions to problems are found. Stillness speaks. Tolle alludes to the need of creating a physical environment that supports your focus, which is equally crucial. How well you are able to concentrate depends in large part on your surroundings. When there is a lot going on around you, whether it's noise, clutter, or distractions, your thoughts tend to reflect that. Your mind is more likely to stay concentrated and clear when you create a peaceful environment. Decluttering your work area is a good first step in incorporating this into your daily routine. Remove any clutter or extraneous items. Create an environment that helps you relax wherever you do your work, whether it's at home or on the job. A plant, a candle, or even just a clean and organized desk can all be components that promote peace. Your brain will receive the signal that this is the area for intense focus and work if you make it a sacred space. You should manage your digital surroundings just as carefully as you would your actual space. Reduce the amount of windows or tabs open, disable notifications that aren't absolutely necessary, and create an environment devoid of distractions. As time goes on, you'll find that you can more readily achieve a state of flow anytime you're in that particular area. A calm atmosphere might help you think more clearly and come up with more original ideas because your surroundings mirror your mental state. The significance of acknowledging and resolving internal opposition is another pearl of insight from Tolle. A part of us usually fights the current moment when we have trouble focusing. This reluctance can manifest in a variety of ways, such as putting things off until later or wanting to do something else entirely. Resistance is a mental label for a state of being that says, "I don't want to be here." This is something that Tolle mentions in The Power of Now. Recognizing the opposition without passing judgment is the first step toward overcoming it. Try to just be aware of it rather than fighting it or ignoring it. When you feel yourself resisting, ask yourself, what am I resisting right now? Raising people's consciousness about the resistance will often weaken it. Perhaps you'll come to terms with the fact that the task at hand isn't as scary as you've been imagining it to be. Or you'll find that your resistance to being fully present stems from something more manageable, like dread or discomfort. After you've seen the obstacle, decide to shift your focus back to the work at hand. It's a mindfulness technique that involves bringing one's attention back to the present moment whenever it wanders. As you continue to cultivate this habit of awareness, you'll notice when you encounter resistance and be able to shift your focus more effortlessly. Think about delving into the feelings associated with your reluctance as well. Recognizing these feelings can open doors to better ease and concentration, as they are often manifestations of perfectionism or fear of failure. Last but not least, surround yourself with positive people who will encourage you to keep going. Having someone to hold you accountable and inspire you is important while in monk mode, which is typically about being alone and disciplined. Relationships do not cause pain and unhappiness. They bring out the pain and unhappiness that is already in you. Tolle sensibly says in A New Earth. In this regard, the correct connections can also unleash latent drives, concentration, and enthusiasm. If you want to incorporate this into your monk mode journey, it helps to be among people who get you and your aspirations. Communicate your goals and developments to those around you, whether that's a small group of close friends or relatives or a larger community. In times of distraction or lack of focus, accountability can serve as a potent motivator. Your why, the fundamental motivation for your pursuit of concentration and output, will be brought to mind by these connections as well. One way to motivate yourself and others is to arrange regular check-ins or to share your progress online. Finally, switching to monk mode to enhance focus calls for a mental adjustment as much as a behavioral one. To truly embody Eckhart Tolle's teachings, one must learn to declutter their minds, concentrate on a single task at a time, breathe consciously, create sacred spaces, overcome obstacles, and surround themselves with supportive people. His sage advice teaches us that being present isn't a destination, but rather an ongoing state of being. Furthermore, it is in this coming back that we get the self-awareness and direction necessary to realize our full potential. If this video inspired you to rethink your approach to focus, give it a like and comment now. Your engagement energizes our mission and helps us spread these empowering insights to others. Subscribe to receive more powerful insights to awaken your soul and to live fully in the present moment. Who knows what discoveries lie ahead?